In today's video, we're going to react to the best and the worst dress of the Oscar, while we'll analyze our photo poses. Starting with Rihanna. I do think that it's a really nice dress, especially because Rihanna is pregnant, so she's able to really show her figure and really kind of celebrate that stage on her life. But most of all, I really like her pose. She's really framing her belly, and that's something that is really nice to keep in mind if you're pregnant, because it's something that you really want to highlight. If you go the other way and have things are really baggy and you put your hands on your side, we cannot really see what's really going on. It's just some sort of a blur. But in this particular case, the dress is able to really fit her. On top of that, she's actually framing it. Next, we have Anna. In my particular taste, I will say that a brighter color wouldn't be better. However, when we talk about the pose, a classic in poses, and you can use it on any event. If you have any event coming up, yeah, maybe it's not the Oscars, but if you have some sort of birthday and they do have like thing where you can take photos, even prom, like, or you're going to a benefit event. She's not really doing much with her arms. She's definitely putting her shoulders back. One of the most lovely things that she's doing, it's around her neck. You can see there's a lot of definition on her face, and this is, well, yeah, she's absolutely stunning, of course. And you can see, maybe a little bit too much, that on her neck, she's really trying to elongate, and she's putting her chin forward and a little bit down. And that makes a really nice separation here, making her look so elegant. Next, we have Michelle Williams in Chanel. I don't really know how I feel about this dress. However, her pose, it's a very classic one, and I normally give these tips. It's like you're kind of touching the little tip of your nails. You may not know what to do with your hands. And in this particular dress that Michelle is wearing, she has a cape on top of it. So you cannot really do a power pose. Like, you can just not do this. You wouldn't really see the shape of the dress. In other possibilities that she could have, definitely this was her best option. Then we have Ludwig. He does a very interesting outfit. I don't know that much about it, so I will wanna go with the fact that this probably is aesthetic and he definitely looks like a musician. I wanna look him up. I'm a genius. He is a composer, conductor, and a record producer. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But one thing that we can see is that his hands are a little bit tense. That might be for the fact that maybe he's not so used to being in front of the camera like other people. I mean, I'm sure he has, but maybe it's not as often as some of the actors that are in the red carpet. So you can definitely feel a little bit more tension. If you're a guy and you need to pose for a certain event, I will highly suggest you that if you can play with your jacket or do something about it. And I'm sure that we're gonna see it later on because there are other people here, but this little gesture definitely makes it look a little bit scared. A good thing though is that his feet are not together. He definitely has separation, and he's definitely going on a little bit angle. Next, we have Michelle. And I actually saw her movie yesterday or 2 days ago with my husband and my brother, and that was a blast. She's wearing Dior today. She looks stunning. There's not a lot going on. It seems like they kind of catch her a little bit. She's hanging. She does have a really good posture. I think that I want to give her a little bit more credibility. Let's look for more photos. Yeah, so we can see here she's doing the nail to nail pose that we just talked about. Same here. Yeah, this looks way better. And oh, here when she won, she looks amazing. I'm gonna skip a couple of them because they might have like similar things and I don't want to keep it repetitive. So next we're gonna see Ronnie. This dress from Alexander McQueen. I love Alexander McQueen, and normally Alexander McQueen is pretty much known for having a lot of structure, but maybe now it's not as structured as it used to be because this is definitely more flowy. But if there's anything I can tell you is that that dress looks like it's very hard to walk on, especially with the little tail there, that it's not really full on tail. You know, normally that particular kind of pose, when you put your fit that way, they have a tendency to make you look a little bit longer. Because of the shape of the dress, it doesn't do justice. Another thing about this dress is that if she does some sort of power pose again, it will not show well with the straps here. Yeah, I think I'm defending her because it's not an easy one. Nicole Kidman wearing Armani. She looks amazing. Also, she's on the side. She's showing this particular detail that I'm going to talk about. It's key in whatever dress that you're wearing. You need to find that thing that really make you buy that dress. So in this case, yeah, the main goal of this dress is to show the flowers. They're so beautiful. So she's showing them towards the camera. So that's definitely a yes. Her expression, she looks super comfortable, but most of all, the star of this dress is the opening of that dress. So she was able to highlight that opening successfully and look super sexy, super confident, super everything. Well, of course she is. It's not her first time, so she killed it. She looks great. Paul is wearing Gucci. This is another really good example of a really nice pose for a guy. He's definitely giving a job to his hands for sure. So he's touching his jacket, he's putting his other hand on the pocket, and that makes him look relaxed, confident. He's really engaged to the camera. I mean, this is a super yes. According to the outfit, I do think that it's kind of interesting that he's wearing this kind of 70s kind of vibe pants. Mindy looks so hot. She looks so hot. She is wearing Vera 1 and she's killing it. She looks amazing. The dress, it's absolutely so flattering for her. It gives her a beautiful structure. The lines that really take you to this centerpiece, it gives all the attention there. They are not just like, I'm not the normal sleeve on your dress, I'm a different kind of sleeve kind of thing. It's look absolutely stunning. And generating triangles, frontal to a camera, confident. She killed it. I mean, everything she did here, it's a yes for me. Cara Delevingne, this is also stunning. You can see that she started as a model because she's really focusing on those aspects that made this dress special. So, of course, the color is perfection for her, absolute perfection. The details on the shoulder, it's absolutely beautiful and elegant because you can look like really nice on any dress, of course, but this the Oscars is very known for that elegance, all Hollywood kind of thing, and she's definitely bringing that with a modern twist. Love it. But she's doing the same thing that Nicole Kidman was doing, and it's showing the opening on the dress, especially because this dress is a very bulky. So if she didn't do that pose, it will look just like a ball of fabric. So it's really important that the person that was gonna wear this dress was able to highlight those beautiful details. Malala wearing Ralph Lauren. I mean, I think this is a really good example in a modest way. It's very elegant, it's kind of very old Hollywood, but at the same time, it's not so big, so out there. Activist, so definitely needed to be something special, but not so crazy that I will go out of her brand and personality and all this stuff. You can see that she's not holding her hands in front of her, making her look timid or anything. She looks very powerful and elegant with her shoulders back. So here, Oscar Worst Dress 2023 Daily Mail. Okay, so here's the part that they actually talked about the Oscar one. Florence. So if anything, I will say that Florence seems like she's a petite woman, and the dress, it looks like it has like a lot of things going on. However, I will say that she did the absolute best that she could do with the dress. She really tried to show all of the features that this dress had. She really tried to elongate herself in any way possible. I mean, she really did her best in posing. Plus, her face work, her expressions, absolutely beautiful. We do have Ronnie dress in the worst dress here. I mean, it's just a hard dress to pull off. Here we have the bizarre look of popular YouTuber Lily. So I do like Lily, to be honest, and I can see what she was going for. So definitely these colors Valentino did an absolute last season. However, I can see that it might look a little bit not formal enough. This is like the grand Oscar things, but we don't really know like what are the situations for her to get wardrobe. I know that a lot of if you're getting nominated, you absolutely know you can hire a stylist, but if you're not getting nominated, it might be a last minute thing. But yeah, it might not be formal enough, I will say. Pose wise, we can see she does have a really conservative pose, and this kind of like hands together down is, I will really never suggest that kind of pose. There might be some situations for it, but definitely an event when you want to showcase confidence, all this is definitely not the pose. If anything, we can say that this dress looks heavy. It looks like the dress, the white thing that it's under it, that's the actual dress, and this black thing, it's kind of just like very heavy on her back, and that translates on the posture. We mentioned this in other dresses. When the dress have like this off shoulder, it's really hard to move your arms with intention, just because the dress is just not gonna look super flattering if you do. And she is doing the right pose, she's doing her triangle, but because the dress, it has this off shoulder, it doesn't really flatter the dress. It's really a shame. The poses that she could really do with this dress, very close to her chest. Well, she made the worst and the best dress at the same time. Ooh, okay, fan. I kind of have to disagree. I love this dress. I think this is very unique. It's like very all Hollywood, and it's this shebang of green stuff, of like kind of the new and the eccentric. I love it. She did a really good work on posing, especially having her little bag, and highlighting that. She looks very confident, but especially she looks very sexy, especially because she's kind of looking like so innocent. See you tomorrow, Showerbox.